welcome to a new video series called Billy Fixes It. So are you familiar with 8mm film? I collect it, but not for the reason most people do. So estate sales pop up left and right, and a lot of times things get sold that the family didn't mean to sell. And a lot of times those things are things like photo albums, pictures, and 8mm home movies. Resellers take this opportunity to then sell these things on eBay, and that is where I get a lot of them. So what I do is I take them in, I restore them, I digitize them, and I offer to give them back to the families from which they came. It is exceedingly rare on my channel to see anybody here whose family or they themselves have not given explicit consent to be seen. That being said, when I do get these 8mm films, a lot of times they're not great. The best way to put it is damaged, but salvageable. And that's what we're gonna talk about here. Many times when you get 8mm films, you will get something like mold or vinegar disease. And other times the film is just downright gross. This can be anything from dirt, dust, hair, pet dander. It is important if you do want to keep something like 8mm film in storage that you do clean it and then lubricate it. Dry storage is the worst thing you can do for any type of film. And you don't need a lot of fancy things to do this. It's a lot easier to just show you. So here we go.
For this project, you'll need 8mm film. You'll need some microfiber cloth so you don't mind cutting up. Pec pads work great too. For cleaning and conditioning, I use Film Guard. However, 99% isopropyl alcohol and mineral oil works great too. An 8mm projector will allow you to check your work, and we use it for a few other things too. We are going to be messing with mold, so you do want to protect your airways. I would definitely get a mask that's at least an N95, if not the following here, and gloves. And if we're doing this indoors, an air purifier. I like to cut my microfiber cloths down to size, it just makes them easier to use, especially when running film through them. Put on your gloves. The next things we're going to touch are pretty gross. Take out your 8mm film and make sure to remove anything that might be stuck on it. Tape, in this case it was a rubber band. As you can see, the film is very dull. It is caked in a little bit of dirt. Grab your 99% isopropyl alcohol. Go ahead and just start cleaning the reel as best you can. Thankfully, the types of mold that grow on plastic reels is very easy to get off with light pressure. It makes a world of difference. Q-tips help to get into those little crevices here and there. Next, we're going to unravel just a little bit of leader tape, which is just the end of an 8mm. You're going to slide it between two pieces of microfiber that have been doused in just a little bit of that alcohol. Now, before we continue, there are 3 ways to do this. No way is better than another. Do not let anyone tell you that. First way, you're just going to take a little bit of that Film Guard and spray it on a clean microfiber. Going to lightly pinch your film, turn on your projector, and let the film glide itself through. Second way is if your projector is a little bit older and doesn't have the torque, you can just manually turn one of your reels and just slide the film through that way. We actually prefer this method. That way we can keep a closer eye on the film. Third way is completely manual. Same process, except this time you'll just be dragging the film through by hand. Be careful not to pull too fast. Then you just roll the film back onto a reel. Now, it may not feel like you're doing too much until you look at your microfiber cloths. This is disgusting. Once all of your film has made it onto the take-up reel and you get to the end with that little bit of leader tape, you're gonna notice something horrifying. Your plastic reel is covered in mold. On the inside, too. Break out that 99% isopropyl again and go to town on it with rags, whatever you need to get in there. I choose Q-tips. If you've ever wondered what Billy B does on a weekend or a Monday night, it's this. I don't go out and party. It's just me hunched over some kind of restorative project. Once you're done cleaning the reel, go ahead and rewind the film back onto it. And as you can see, it's looking much better now. Success!
All right, that's it. I hoped you learned something. And let me know in the comments if you're planning on cleaning film or if you have any questions. Hopefully I'll be able to help. Hope y'all are doing well. I'll see you next time.